Hello, everybody. I bet you weren't expecting this one here. I'm not sure you guys were probably expecting more modern creators, but no, we're not doing that today. So, you guys know who this is. I think this is a cult. This is like a cult classic kind of creator. Everyone knows who Dorabae is, or yeah, I think I say it, Dorabae. So, let's get into it. This is every rated dorabae level. Now, I'm not even gonna do like this. We all know who dorabae is. If you beat in a map pack, you're gonna know, and you're also gonna know that they have made the famous, dorabaebasic series, where they're interesting. There's some interesting levels in there. A lot of them are pretty fun, minus the hard ones. Hard levels suck and whatnot, but this is like a different kind of it sucks, which I'll get into at the end of the video. But I was like, I should finish dorabae levels. There are some that I didn't really finish, and I'm like, you know what? Well, let's just do their levels and see what happens. Do I like them all? Am I living in just a cloud of am I seeing their levels in rose-tinted glasses? Do I not even? Were they good? Were they not? Nobody knows, until now, where my opinion is fact and you cannot contest it. That's right, there you go. You can no longer think. Anyway. But I was really kind of curious myself. I remember, I beat them. It was a long time ago, and do I still think the levels, the ones that I beat, were good? Yeah? Yeah, you'll be surprised. So, let's see, anything else? Well, not really. I don't think Dorabae has a channel, but if they do, I'll make sure to link them. But if not, then you definitely know where to find them. You'll find them in your local map pack. I said map pack, right? Not map pack? Map pack. Map pack. I said map pack. So, yeah. I think that's it. If you want to beat their levels yourselves, you're more than welcome to try. I won't stop you. Yeah. I think I've addressed everything I need to do, so yeah, okay. As you can tell, you guys know I'm running without a script. That's how I like to do things. If I missed something, I hope I'll say it at the end of the video. So, yeah. Okay. Great. So I'll see you guys in the end of the video, where I talk about my reviews and the only coin level that they had. So, yeah. As well as give my final thoughts on some things, and leave it off from there. You guys know how this is, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. So, without further ado, please enjoy this giant showcase. I really like making them. So, yeah. Enjoy. Hello everybody, welcome to the end of the video. I think you've all seen this type of video before where it's just all dorabaebasic video or levels or whatever, and yeah, it exists, but this one doesn't have this one has an urchin from Mario in it. Weren't expecting that one, were you? But let's actually get to the reviews of the levels. Alright. I'll start off with the deco, because I have some things to say about the game. So, the deco, obviously, it was made back then, it's pretty standard and whatnot, it's good for its time, so I'm not gonna hold anything on its head. It was good, it did its job well, nothing to complain about, honestly. The deco's pretty solid, I understand, like, they're pretty good deco. I even liked it, and I have a pretty interesting taste in deco anyway, so it was pretty good. Nothing to complain about. Nothing was like outrageously annoying about the deco that made it like super unplayable or anything. So yeah, I would rank the deco even for its time. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. It's good, but it's nothing super impressive. Or maybe that's the 7 out of 10. 7.5, not any higher, not any lower. 7.5 deco. I'm gonna talk about the only coins, the 3 coins in that one level, because that's the only coins that were there, right? Pretty decent coins. Like, figuring them out where they were wasn't all that bad, especially since 2 are in front of you, I believe. Yeah, and the second one is hidden-ish, but when you figure it out, it's really easy to get, so. No, they weren't annoying. The second one's learny, but once you learn it, it's all not that bad. But even then, is that even a good way to describe a learny coin? Not really. Like, if I'm gonna say a learny coin, I would say like a Rafer coin. But it's just like a typical, you press 2, you click twice, or you tap twice, and you're out of bounds for this thing, and it's alright, and you get the coin. Nothing too crazy, and I give it another 7.5 out of 10. Nothing too crazy, nothing that made it be like, oh, these are memorable coins, but they're good. Now there's gameplay. Oh my goodness. When I was dealing with the easier levels, and granted, they were easier, okay? That's not the problem though. The problem is that when the easier levels, and here's the big thing, and this doesn't count like the Dorabae Choose Way rated levels. Did you guys like the 17 amounts of Clutterfunk? As a fan of Clutterfunk, I never get tired of Clutterfunk, so that's more of a plus on me. So I don't have a problem with listening to Clutterfunk 17 times. But that gameplay. Let's start off with the Dorabae Choose Way level. I think the first one wasn't all that bad, or the first 2 or whatever, they weren't that bad. You get to the other ones though, as it starts to go up, and what happened here? How did you do this? It's super annoying. It's bad gameplay, but it's not terrible. Like, it's still pretty bad. It was annoying. I got mad. Maybe not mad. I was frustrated. I was like, come on. I should have at least, like, you know, gotten a little bit further, and I'm stuck at this part. And I think the problem it came with was these are just that's for dorabaebasic. But the more I got into the way nonsense or whatever, the way levels, the more annoying they got, and that was truly sad. Now I get to the dorabaebasic levels. The dorabaebasic levels in question are pretty good gameplay. Yeah, pretty good gameplay. Nothing was too stupid or over the top. And as for the quiz at the very end, it's a funny little thing. I can't be mad at the quiz, right? But you get to the dorabaedifficult things, and I like the concept. It's just, oh, I'm gonna take my own level and I'm gonna buff it and make it hard or whatever. But that's the problem. The level wasn't made to be Like, the level was originally made to be a 5-star or a 6-star, and then you buff it to arguably a demon, honestly. And I despised it. Like, every one of them that was, like, dorabae-difficult levels that weren't, like, dorabae-4, difficult 4, it was annoying. It wasn't bad, but this is, like, a good example of, if you make a level make sure you have a difficulty in mind for it, because if you make, like, a 6-star halfway through, and you're like, well, now I want to make a demon for insert various reasons, and you go back and you don't want to change any of the gameplay, so you make it harder, it becomes not fun. And you could use that for tech manifestation, because I believe that's what that is, honestly, but that's here nor there. Yeah, so the gameplay, it's just not there for me. Just, like, obviously easier levels, you're gonna have an easier time with them, you know, they're easy levels and whatnot. I don't feel like I should factor that in necessarily, but it's a good point. Like, when the bad gameplay levels really stemmed from just, I buffed my 3-star and now it's a 9-star for some reason. That's ridiculous, you shouldn't do that. Just make another level, make an original. Originality is not real anymore, so yeah, maybe it is, but the point is that just don't do that. Don't do this to yourself. But that's okay. Let's just rank the gameplay. I'm getting a little political for geometry dash right now. I'm gonna do that. But, let's 5 out of 10. If we're just factoring like a lot of the bad levels here, it's 5. Well, it's gameplay, so I got to. Like 5 to 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna give it a 5.5. It's either a 5 or a 6, and it's not close. If anything, I should give it a 4. You know what? 4 to 6. That's the lowest, and the highest I'll go. Because there were some high highs, and there were some low lows, and those counterbalance and that and all that. And it doesn't quite make it a 5. It's either 4 or 6, and it's not close. But yeah, gosh, I'm getting frustrated talking about that. But despite that, Dorabae for their time was still a very good, very good creator. I'll give it up. It's just the gameplay sucked, but it did set a standard for series levels going forward, I suppose. And, well, at least to me anyway, that's what I saw. I played this. This was like one of the first series I knew about, so to me, it set a standard for a series of how I see them. They don't have to be like, I know, I can't explain it, but that probably means my point doesn't exist, but you don't know that. But, yeah, I'll give it up. He's a good creator for their time. I'll give it up. I just, good creator for their times. If they do end up coming back to create, which I don't think is feasible, or I don't see it happening, but if they do, I'll be very hyped to play through their levels once again. So, thank you all so much for watching this. I couldn't find a freaking channel or whatnot, so just play their levels, and if they're still reading comments, go tell them how good their levels are. Or tell them how bad their 6-year-old level is. I'm not the boss of you do whatever. So, yeah. I think that covers it, so, yeah. Have a good day, guys, and I'll, night, day, whatever you want. And, I'll see you in the next one, so, peace!